Okay. This is hopefully going to go without a hitch. Fantastic. Okay. Let's have fun. Okay, so previously, another episode of Mendel Writes Code a few weeks ago. So I kind of started working on the what's it called? I kind of worked further on Covey to integrate the plugins thing. At which point, though, we discovered a really bad bug. A bug in discovered this pretty intense bug in Yagi that upon further what's it called? Oh my god, I'm so blank right now. Upon further testing, basically revealed a very critical bug in Yagi, and I basically wrote the script. This was in actually the bug report that was filed. So basically what this little script over here does, I'm going to call it script because that's kind of what it feels like right now. What this little block does, so we do a few things. First, we create a struct. Okay. Then this struct, we make it inherit the we create a write function for it so that it can fulfill the IO writer type. Then we have then we basically create one of those. And we also make this varteen interface. We want this to be specifically something that's empty. Now, in order to verify that this works, that we've successfully inherited the function, we run this test function here. What it does is it retrieves the it creates a nil IO writer, and as well as a empty test struct, and then checks that the test struct implements the functions that IO writer provides. And then it attempts to use IO writer. So let's go ahead and run this and go. Go run test3.go. And it works successfully. This is exactly the expected result. However, if we do this in Yagi, here we go, Yagi test3.go. And there you go. Now, panicking is bad. Actually, this is really bad. But the special thing about this is not that it panics, really, is the false. Because that means that inheritance is, for some odd reason, completely ignored by Yagi. Like, it's not calculating inheritance correctly. Like, there's something that's going wrong over there. So, that is a bug report that I filed. And it appears that a guy literally just, yeah, this is basically the same thing. Guy actually filed almost exactly the same bug as me. Oh, cool. Never mind. Seems like one of the developers finally is taking this up. This is fantastic. So it might actually be fixed. I'm sorry that I'm not pulling this up. I'm just way too lazy to open it because unfortunately my desktop is still, GNOME is still suffering from an issue where the GPU or something somewhere freezes up completely whenever I start typing. I have to put a question on the Arch forums because I'm honestly not sure what I did, or better said, what to do. Yeah. In the meantime, though, we are going to get into refactoring. Why am I going to get into refactoring instead of working further on Covey? Because this is basically the last main feature before Covey is ready for the alpha release. Everything else is things that, like, are small things. I don't mind pushing them off another release. CI stuff. The kind of things that I need to be bored to work on. And, or like the kind of boredom where it's like just this last thing that's holding up the build, and I'm not there yet. So, and also I've been like bogged down with a bunch of other things, and CI stuff take like a lot longer to test to make sure that it's working correctly, and then you discover issues later. And now with work, I've been a lot more busy, especially actually this week. I've been busy compiling reports and dealing with a bunch of different issues. So I suppose then, let's get to refactoring. Or sorry, refactoring, not refractoring. That kind of sounds a bit funny. So let's go ahead and open up all of these. No, we don't need that. Whoops. We need this, we need this, we need this, we need this. Now, regarding the documentation, I've kind of attempted to document this. My documentation is poor, especially, what is it? I think the 4 principles of documentation or whatever. I have to look that thing up again. My documentation is kind of piss poor. I do intend to improve it at some point, because this is actually something that could be very useful, this plugin, once it's all working perfectly, which at this point it isn't working at all. I mean, it could be modified slightly to just support single functions, in which case it would work like a charm. The problem is that my model simply just doesn't really work like that. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, and is a really hacky workaround for something that's buggy and yaggy, and hopefully is going to be fixed by the end of the week. Not the end of the week, but within the next week or so, I'm hoping. So, yeah, if you want, you can look it up. It's on the Go package. It's over there. You can find it if you're looking for it. But let's get to get slash. All right, there we go. Now we're over here, and all right, because for some annoying reason, this thing refuses to see Anyway, so now what I want to do is basically refactor the way the plugins work to make it slightly more logical and easier to understand. Also, there's a lot of code over here that just doesn't make a lot of sense. So my goal currently is to sort of slowly but surely move code around in ways so that it's much more logical, the way it functions, the way plugins are loaded, the way they're handled, just that it feels much more natural. Also for me to write, because, right, I have this plugin portion here, which defines a plugin. I have this code to initialize the plugin, and then I have this other code to basically load the plugin in from a file. Then I have over here this plugin host code that's responsible for kind of loading, for handing out plugins and doing all that cool sorts of stuff, but it's just not very solid. So, yeah, I'm working to sort of refactor all this code into something that makes sense. Also, I have not fully grasped how errors work in Go. I don't know why, or at least I don't think I have. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Actually, I know what I'm doing wrong, which is funny. But yeah. So we are going to kind of fix different issues here slowly but surely. So, error dating plugin. Error. So let's just go ahead and fix these issues first. Now, yeah, there's also a lot of documentation that is missing. Oops. We're kind of working on this, like, slowly, one step at a time, going through here. So, validate plugin. validating plugin. Error. Invalid type. Equals new. Valid plugin type. Now, I'm so sorry about this, by the way. I really am. I hate it actually more than you do because, I mean, you can see it, but you hear me chewing your ear off. I only hear me chewing my ear off. I don't only hear myself chewing my ear off. I also feel this pain of it being so slow that it's impossible to work with. And then valid type. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, now let's do this. Plug in. There we go. Okay, so now we fixed one more error to go through. Where is it? I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna eat you. I'll admit, this right over here is dirty. Although, I can't really think of a very good, effective way of doing it otherwise. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, perhaps I could make two objects, because I can't make this private. That's the problem. I need it to not be private. So unless I use some convoluted method of, you know, transferring those things over, it's, I'm a bit stuck. All right. Let's go back here. We do have, I think, one more error somewhere. Is this not used? No, it's used. Error. Such. Plugin. Actually, errors dot new. Plugin not. Although I will say this definitely does help with me typing because since I can't see, kind of helps me get better picking letters and words. Get plugin. Sorry about that mess of letters. It's annoying. I can't even use like autocorrect. It's useless to me. Oh my god. This is so fucking annoying. Oops, language. Turn. F. Plugin. Why am I doing this? Because otherwise you won't, if you decide to use this, you won't know where this function failed. You won't know where the error is. Now, you will. Is it a bit messy? Very. But, look at it on the bright side. It works. Will I probably rewrite this? Honestly, very possibly. I could see myself just shortening this to like a little function or something. I don't know. One. Just one. Put together with number one. Yes, one. Just one. Put together with number one. One. Just one. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, a lot of my coding is going to be like this. Pretty boring overall, not too exciting. Hey, Google. Set the temperature on the 4th floor to 74 degrees. Fantastic. Oh, shut up. You know when your phone thinks it's intelligent, and so it responds to OK Google too? God, that's annoying. Oh, oh, no. Oh, man. Oh. Why? Okay. Okay. That's bad. That is bad. Now, in case you're wondering what it is that's bad, it's a, well, the company that I work for has very bespoke systems in place. I'm one of their technical support guys. And, yeah, their system, due to the way we use it, and I guess you could say abuse it, has issues. Yeah, um, I'm so curious to try this. I kind of want to try, like enabling 360-degree live streaming. I don't know how you would do that. Um, and then you can see my code in all 360 degrees. Be surrounding you. That would be fun. Um, anyways. One, just one. But together we're number one. Yeah, one's just one. Okay. I guess this is not used. Find usages. Oh, here you are. I didn't see you there. Huh. Okay. Um. Uh. Why am I erroring on this? Why am I erroring on this? I've got no fucking clue. What? Is it to prevent people from putting junk in the folder? What the hell do I care? Needs to be a zip file. Doesn't contain a plugin file, then it doesn't actually get loaded. Now, perhaps maybe at some point in the future I could do like introspection. I could do some like viewing into the plugin zips to ensure that they're valid plugins, or I don't know. There's a ton of different crap I could do, but right now this is in the early stages. I haven't even made a release for this yet. Like, I'm not ready to release it till it's working, which basically means till I release Covey, this probably isn't going to get released either. God damn it, I'm feeling lazy. I've just lost every drop of inspiration right now. Um, that's irritating. You know, like writer's block? So I guess you could just say this is coder's block. Like and it's not even, but no, not in the same way, because it's not like I can't come with inspiration. Like, everything that says, yeah, let's go do refracting right now, made me do this, literally just went, okay. That's depressing. I'm going to stop here. We'll pick up where we left off another day.